welcome back to rainy Vancouver.
As you can see, we're back with Gord the Ford.
That's right. We are so excited to be back here, and we are obviously back from Mexico, and we had a fantastic time there. And you probably have a few questions about what we're doing home now.
Yeah, so we'll make sure to update you on all of our summer plans and our plans for the rest of the year, really, in the rest of this video. And hopefully by the end of this video, we'll be going on our first road trip in the van.
That's right, but first we gotta get a couple things ready. Oh, baby. This feels so good.
Oh, this smells so good. Oh, it smells like coming home when you come in here.
Totally.
It's so nice. Oh, I love this van so
Gordy.
much. Man, it's looking good though.
Yeah, I feel like it's been able to stay really dry. We had it actually under a tarp for the last, like, what, 8 months?
8 months, yeah.
Got like a 40-foot tarp and put it over the whole van, and it came out perfectly dry.
Yeah.
We're really, really pleased with it.
It's looking great.
Yeah.
It's kind of a disaster in here. I don't know if you can see that. This is a bit of a disaster. Well, actually, it's kind of organized. Just
it's an organized disaster.
Yeah,
which
organized
is the
mess.
best you can hope for in disaster scenarios. Organization.
I've got to say, the best part about coming to the van this year is that we don't really have to do any sort of construction on it. I don't know if you were around last summer, but we spent like 8 weeks building this van. Or actually not even building it out. We just were updating it, and it took us so long. You can watch the whole series if you want to. But yeah, it's so nice to come in here and just be like, oh, it all looks good. We just need to unpack our stuff and clean it up a little bit, but the painting's all done, everything looks nice, everything's clean, and it's just such a good feeling to not have like a massive project on our hands with this van. So it'll feel really good to just be able to, you know, take it on a road trip right away.
I think this is the key we use.
Come on, Gordy.
All right, Gordy, let's see this thing. Let's see it. Come on, baby. One.
Woo!
2 goes. That's solid.
What a sound.
This van, man. This van. I'm so pumped. I love it. It sounds like a beast.
It sounds awesome. Erica literally just said to me, he was like, if I ever talk about selling this van again, just remind me of this moment. Because I feel like when we're gone, it's easy to be like, oh, you know, maybe we should sell the van, we're traveling. But as soon as we get back, we're like, this thing is the best, and we're never selling it.
It's too cool.
I love it.
Gonna wash off the old dusty.
Yeah, it definitely needs a little clean
Yeah,
outside.
we'll definitely be cleaning this thing. So good.
He's purring.
She's purring.
It's a he. Gord.
Kind of goes both ways, honestly. Depending on the day.
Look at that thing of beauty.
That's as far as I'm driving it today.
Can't handle anymore. Honestly, I'm so impressed with how this is all looking. We did a lot of work last year on the windows and like the seams and stuff because there was a lot of water leaks, and everything is so dry. I'm so happy. Look at this. No water here. Like everything's looking so good. I'm so proud. All of our hard work last year was not actually a waste, so that feels pretty nice. That's looking great. Oh yeah.
So far in there. Yeah, we're just a little bit low. Not too bad though. Not so bad.
Perfect. That's so far in there.
Yeah, it's like, and it's such a tight engine to deal with. There's actually like a little, like, what do they call it? A little doggy door inside that you have to like pull off if you want to like work on other things in the engine. 'Cause, like, you wouldn't be able to do anything with this. This is just like it's like a 1 foot space. It's nuts.
Oh, Gordy, we missed you, buddy.
Gordy. Gordini.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah, I do. I just wasn't sure whether both of these were supposed to be connected. There are store several things in here, so.
You give me a lot of confidence about this.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Hooked up.
Hooked them up. Nice to have a deep cycle battery.
Definitely.
You know?
I know. Well, that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah, definitely.
Makes me really excited.
I know, this is so cool.
Next, just gotta do a couple little cleaning things and then we're moving in.
That's right.
Summer in the van, part 2.
Okay, so this last week has been quite a bit of work. We've been doing some maintenance on the van, and we've also had one major addition. We actually drove Gord from Sarah's parents' house to my parents' house, and this van is running fantastically. I am so happy with how Gord runs. It's honestly so surprising. This van is almost 40 years old, and it has very minor issues that I can definitely fix myself. One of the biggest things we've been dealing with this week has been adding a fridge. So my buddy Tony had a fridge for us, and we actually just had to completely cut out a hole in the van. It was so nerve-wracking getting a complete piece out of the van, but we have a fridge and we're so happy. This is going to be an absolute game changer. To be able to keep all of our stuff cold is kind of the difference between how long you can stay out in a place. Like if you have anything that needs to, be refrigerated for any amount of time, there's your guy. So really happy with that. Another thing that we've been working on, or that I've been working on, is the water tank. Last summer we had a small leak in it, and I fixed it for the most part, but I just wanted to kind of just take it out before we filled it up. And I actually took it out, sprayed a bunch of Flex Seal on it, and from what I can tell, it's working for now. Not a permanent solution, but I think it's gonna do the trick. So the only thing I have to do is test if all the other water lines are good to go. Alrighty, moment of truth. Is there water pouring out the back there? Oh shoot. Oh no! No!
Oh no! No, 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 no! Ah! Need like a bowl or something? I don't know if there's a way around this. I might just need to let it go.
No.
Shoot, Eric! Oh, it's stopping. Well, good
Finally
thing,
stopping, but that, oh my goodness.
good thing the tub is still below here. At least it just drains out, but it kind of
But I
sucks.
thought,
No, remember last summer we had it plugged?
oh, but then we okay,
yeah. We have to
this
do
is the
the-
whole thing.
Yeah.
We have to actually close this properly.
Oh, you mean not just leave them open?
Maybe just not leave them open.
Yeah.
Oh well. What do you do, Sarah?
Okay, I'll just wipe it up.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
And you learn a lot.
I am a learner. Alright, I got some sort of saran wrap and elastic situation going on here, and I closed both valves, so let's try that again. It's perfectly fine, there's not even air in the lines. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh my goodness. So I think what's happening here is that I turned on just the hot water valve, so it's going through the hot water tank first. I forgot that I emptied the hot water tank during the winter time, so that actually makes a lot of sense. Just want to make sure that nothing is leaking elsewhere. This is looking pretty good, actually. I'm hearing something. There it is. Very nice. Boom, just like that. Looks like we got ourselves some water. That is sweet. We have a livable van again. I love it.
So the goal is to be on the road tomorrow, but this van is kind of a disaster. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day just cleaning and organizing it, and hopefully we'll be on the road tomorrow. Does it fit? Hey, how do we get this in here? How in the world? I got it. So before we left in the van in October, we had put everything in these bins and just in bags and taken everything out of the cupboards. One, because we were worried kind of about mice because it just was parked in my parents' like hobby farm. So we were a little bit concerned about mice getting in here because it's an old van, but also just for dampness too, because we weren't sure how airtight the van was going to be. And we didn't want to leave for 8 months and come back and everything was really musty and mildewy. So it seems like it really did work though. Everything in here is really dry and clean. So now I just got to take it all out and put it back in the cupboards. Can't believe it.
This feels so good.
Oh, it's done. That was a big project.
Totally. It always feels like it always takes longer than you think it's going to.
Yeah, totally. I think that's my least favorite part about doing like half van life, half travel is that there's always a big overlap of these repacking of like things we need for the van, like clothes we need, other things, and then you're just always switching back and forth, and it just makes for like one really big day every like 6 months. But
exactly.
Got it done.
I know. Feels good.
Time to hit the road.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Got ourselves some Tim Hortons.
It's no true Canadian road trip with some Timmy Hose to start.
That's right. We need our coffee. So yeah, we're going about 6 hours north of here today, and we're gonna go see some friends. But I think we're just gonna hit the road with our Tim Hortons, and we'll keep you posted.
Woo woo! Man, I love this van.
I know.
Actually, I'm obsessed with this van. Look how nice it looks right now. The fridge and stuff.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Once it gets painted, it's gonna look so good. I love it. Woo, woo,
Road
woo,
trip.
woo.
Hey, baby.
Cheers. Quick stop to check out the view. Oh no, this is hard to do one-handed actually.
You can do it.
Oh, look at this. Wow. I love BC.
Well, we've made it to our destination, which is 100 Mile House. We actually have a little bit farther to go, but we had to stop here to grab some groceries before we keep moving. So much groceries.
Probably bought a little too much for a 4-day trip, but
What do you do?
what can you do?
So yeah, we're pretty much going to be in Gord for the rest of the summer. Actually, this is the start of a 3-week trip up here with some friends and family, and we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're really excited. Truthfully, we don't know how much we're going to actually film on this trip because we really like to be present with our friends and family when we're visiting.
Yeah.
And yeah, last summer we felt a lot of pressure to film our adventures, but we really just like filming when we're super excited and we're doing
totally.
something more adventurous, like a big activity.
That's right. So that's kind of our idea for the summer. When we're filming things, we're only going to film things that like we're inspired by, and also just like a more fun activity for you to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. So look forward to that. They might be a little bit more separated this summer, but just be patient with us. We will post some awesome videos and we're really excited about it.
That's right. We actually have plans to be traveling internationally in the fall again as well, so you can look forward to that. But for now, we're home for the summer, so we're just enjoying it.
I'm very excited. Another Canadian summer in Gord the Ford.
That's right. So I would definitely say that this was a successful mission today to get the van running, and this is a great trip.
Yeah, honestly, I'm shocked by how smoothly everything went. I thought it was going to have a lot more hiccups, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's all been good. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Whenever it is.